This is, for those of you that don't know, behind that weird Rumble play button pacifier stuck in his beard is the eldest adult son of the former president of the Trump Tower HOA, Donald John Trump. Second son to Fred Trump, and the guy who turned a $1 billion real estate business into a shithole branding exercise. And he's, I guess he's away at summer camp. I guess that's where this is doing. And this is, he might be visiting Tucker Carlson at this point. I'm not, because
I like wood.
I'm going by sort of the theme.
Deeper and longer.
That
I like wood.
If you're gonna be in this kind of place,
I like wood.
This is where you want to go. I think it's like a sauna with an outdoor sitting. No, it's clearly a fenced in. I'm gonna go with Florida because of the screen, because of the bugs. It might be like Carl's shack in Caddyshack. I need a little help cleaning up around here. You can sit anywhere. It's all good. It's no, I like peanut butter. Thanks. So this is, this is distracting is what it is. Because the title of this video is, "This Proves It, Trump is Still the King of Politics." This has to be in relation to, in theory, I haven't watched it. I don't pre-watch any of this garbage. This has to be in relation to the fact that his turnout in Georgia was shit and his candidates are starting to lose and people are stiff-arming themselves from him. And even Mo Brooks has told him to go pound sand. So, yeah, bark like a dog for me. That's what he does. He stands at the screen door. "You beast, you animal, you. Oh, you're lean and mean and you're not too far in between." Yeah, I know. This is 921,000 subs. We'll get there one day. So this is his video about how his dad is still in charge of politics. Now, I don't know what that bump on his face is. That's what caught me off guard. 'Cause it's Florida, my assumption is that it's gonna be a mosquito bite. You ever get one right on your face and it swells like a zit, but it never whites because it's a mosquito bite? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. It might be Coke boring a hole out the side of his face. We'll find out. I don't know. There'll be an ad before this. Sorry.
My name is Toby Urick. I'm a Republican running for Assembly District 19.
I don't care.
To learn more about me and my campaign...
I don't want to.
Well, guys,
Well, guys, I'm reading this thing. I've got double doobies. Let's do it. Well, guys.
Is your favorite president, Donald J.
Joe Biden? He's in Europe doing great work.
Trump. POTUS 45 tops every...
Nolte. Who the fuck's Nolte? Donald Trump's favorability rating tops every national political figure. According to Nick Nolte. All that stuff I said. There's your goddamn dinner. Now listen to me. We ain't partners, we ain't brothers, and we ain't friends. I'm putting you down and keeping you down until Gans is locked up or dead. All right. No, apparently Nick Nolte thinks Trump is tops. I don't believe that.
National political.
Also, what is this from? Maybe I'll show you.
Every national political figure in favorability rating. Think about that.
No. I'm thinking about it, and what's coming back is no.
Donald Trump, that took on an onslaught of Democrats, billions of big tech money working against him, billions in corporate media working against him.
And if only he had billions of his own. If he'd only been a real billionaire, they never would have been able to lay a glove on him. But since he's a broke, lying son of a bitch, And by the way, do you need to write a note to yourself? Remember to call dad a billionaire or you won't get Coke funds. Again, what is this? Here's me looking at the chat. Here's me looking at the video or me looking at the video. There's two screens where I can see it because it gets pumped in there. And that's it. That's what I'm looking at. And then the camera. These are my 3 points or whatever, unless I'm looking around for something on my desk or some shit. What the fuck is this? What's here? What's written here? What is this?
Literally is the most favorably rated
Who the fuck needs notes about their dad?
politician in America, okay? Including the Democrats who got the benefit of the billions of dollars of big tech, corporate media, social media, censorship, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? They were the recipients of that. And Donald Trump is still basically, according to an article by John Nolte,
according to an article by John Nolte, Nick's older and quite frankly more scattered brother,
ahead of the second best guy in terms.
Here are the average Real Clear Politics polls of polls. 45, 50, 60, negative 10, Harris, McConnell, McCarthy, Pelosi, Schumer. In what? Averages per Real Clear poll of the poll of polls. I see. So if you include the 33 from Rasmussen and that bullshit, this is how it turns out. If you use the ones that aren't lunatic pro-Trump bullshit, yeah.
The difference between...
I'm just glad Amy Schumer made the list.
Favorability and unfavorability, that spread. That's incredible, okay? Think about it.
Great show. That's incredible. It was no real people, but, we may do.
Someone who took billions of hate, lies, the Russia...
Billions of hate? Someone who took billions of hate.
Hate, lies, the Russia hoax, multiple impeachments.
I always can't...
Difference between favorability and unfavorability, that spread. That's incredible, okay?
Yeah, it is.
Think about it.
So
someone who took billions of hate, lies.
Billions of hate lies. Billions, there's billions of hate lies. He's the Carl Sagan of hate. Billions of hate.
The Russia hoax, multiple impeachments. Everything was supposed to be a scam. And they're going to end.
Yes, that's because your dad says everything is a scam. Every time they bust him for something, it's clearly a scam. The whole world is against me.
Him every other week, right? Every tweet he sent was worse than Watergate, according to the clown.
No, not everyone. Some of them were way funnier than Watergate. I don't know that every tweet could be worse than Watergate. Obviously the ones where he was a bigoted asshole. This is more direct, you know what I mean? We had to wait because of Watergate. We had to get the tapes of Nixon going, Jews, But Trump was like, trans people shouldn't be in the military, so say I.
And yet, the American people...
The American people like my dad. As I am telling you immediately in this spontaneous video about how I feel about something that I just came across in a video. Article. An email that was sent to me to make a video because Coke isn't free.
Rate him that highly. That's amazing. That says something. And that's got to...
That says something. If you aggregate Breitbart polls and online polls, right?
Scare the hell out of them because despite all of their best efforts, he's still loved by the American people. Now, what's sort of really amazing is now when you contrast that to all the things that they promised you, right? The Democrats, the adults are back in the room. These are rational policies.
Yeah. They're going to get us out of Afghanistan. They're going to pass an infrastructure bill. They're going to, oh, fuck. They're going to get people vaccinated at a high enough level where we can achieve herd immunity and everybody can go back to work in schools. They're going to get to a point where mask mandates and stuff are no longer necessary by making sure that everybody who wants a vaccine has access to it. Oh shit.
And, he's going to save the world from Trump. Now, we're in the words of World War III. We got inflation through the...
We're on the words of World War III. Yeah, that's that. We're on the words of. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't speak Ellis from Die Hard.
From Trump. Now, we're on the words of World War III. We got inflation.
We're on the words of World War. Just that we're on the words of World War. Obviously, the tongue does not skip a generation. All right.
Through the roof. People are going to be in serious financial distress, unfortunately, because of the radical policies of the left.
Because of the radical, people are going to be in serious because of the radical. Which ones would those be? Critical race theory? I'm sorry. What's going to show up on my taxes? What's happening?
Hey, Donald Trump's policy, as John
I can give him to you.
Points out in this article, should be had enough yet, guys? You want the big boys back in the room?
Yeah, do that. Go say that. Go say that at a rally that's as big as the. Oh, right.
You want someone who's maybe done deals, who understands.
Yeah, somebody who's done, undone deals, I suppose. Who can undo a deal. Nobody creates a peace treaty between countries that aren't warring, like Jared Kushner. Whoever the moneyed interests are in those parties.
How interest rates work, who understands inflation because he's actually a business guy.
Yeah, he totally understands inflation. He does. Is that why? Oh, I get it. I know why he understands inflation. Because like when you tell the bank how much your properties are worth, you inflate the number. And then when you tell the IRS, you deflate the number. See? Yeah, he does know inflation. He inflated the value of his properties all the time.
Not a career politician. Not so.
Well, that's true. He's a one-termer and he got fired. He's definitely. This is not a new career. Yeah.
Magoo.
Anyways, there you go. That's for some of the chat.
Just gets up on a stage, tells you what you want to hear, goes back to.
Yes, thank God Trump doesn't get up on a stage, tell you what you want to hear, and what?
See, does whatever their puppet masters in big tech, its special interests tell him to do. But someone who actually.
The special interests who got some explaining to do.
Went to bat for the American people. Someone who took a job that he didn't need. No.
Oh, and even better, a job we didn't need him to take. So I think we found a bridge. This is great. He doesn't need this job. We don't need him in this job. Let's just call it quits. What do you say? How about golf forever and shut the fuck up? That sounds like a career he could really get used to.
Full well how bad it would be and how vicious it would be. Maybe we want that guy back in.
He didn't know how hard it was going to be. Because he thought when he would get in that all the shit he said about Obama not being a citizen and stuff, nobody would do anything similar to him and call him terrible things. That's supposed to end. It's me now. It's not that guy who shouldn't be in there anyways. It's me. You like me.
Are you better off now than you were like 18 months ago under Trump?
Yes. Yeah. I don't have to wear a mask when I go out. You can if you're concerned. But, they're about to remove it from airlines. Yes. Businesses are opening. I'm touring again. This Friday, by the way, I'm performing at Yamava Indian Casino in Riverside, California. It's technically Highland, California, but you get the point. 2 shows, 8 and 10 o'clock. A wide variety of Van Halen songs that we're doing with Nerd Halen. Also a tribute to Taylor Hawkins. And then, of course, March 12th, I will be at the Ultimate Jam Night at the Whiskey A Go-Go. Great time. It will be really fun. There's a spattering of songs. I know for sure I'm doing a Tool song, and I might, fingers crossed, wish me luck, I might be singing a Pat Benatar song. Yeah. Very exciting. And then, of course, in May, I will be in San Diego at the Laugh Factory. And then this summer, we'll be in Texas doing Nerd Halen shows. And then there's one in October. There's a bunch of stuff. I'm going to start with this. Like, yes, this is way better than 18 months ago. Way better.
Are you better? Can anyone with a straight face tell me that? No, they can't.
I don't know anyone who has an actual straight face. I don't mean like in terms of sexual preference. I just mean like the emoji. What am I, an NPC character? Yes, I'm significantly better off.
They know that. So Donald Trump obviously has an incredible hold of his base. He understands his people. He did this for them.
Yeah, that's why his own son has to read this from a fucking cheat sheet. Obviously, Donald Trump, who you're familiar with, I've met him on a couple of occasions, is a great guy. And, hold on one second. Sorry, there's a bunch of bullshit on my contacts. Is a complete asshole. Oh, there it is. It's clear now.
They love him. But honestly now, think about people who were swayed by that media influence. Maybe the moderates that were like, maybe we just want a fewer mean tweets and this, and Joe Biden's going to be great on the world stage. Meanwhile,
we want a fewer mean tweets. So that was a split between two sentences that collided in his head, which was, we want fewer mean tweets and we want a few mean tweets. And that's basically the electorate, according to Don Jr.
Us on a daily basis. I think those people are probably waking up, and honestly, guys, I bet you a bunch.
No. Not even fucking close.
Democrats, blue-collar, hard-working Democrats that are getting crushed by these policies, I bet they're going to come along too. Because if you think it's bad now, just wait.
Just wait. We're going to do everything we can with our foreign partners to make America really feel this ache so we can retain power again. Don't worry. We've got all kinds of people paying for like caravans this summer coming up from South America. We're going to fund some of those. Well, we're not. The Saudis and some of our Russian backers are, if their money's worth a fuck. And then we're going to, have some like hit squads, hit some people and that kind of stuff to really stir up some, junk and we're going to create like dual fighting groups left and right on social media so that they can war with each other under the illusion that the American electorate is split and stuff. We're going to foment that because that worked last time.
Joe Biden finishes the next 3 years, right? He's only 1 year in.
I'm sorry. I'm who? I'm not aware of this person. The who?
Policies, I bet they're going to come along too. Because if you think it's bad now, just wait till Joe Biden finishes the next 3 years, right?
Yes, Joe Biden is he's one of the greatest presidents we've ever had. Joe Biden. He's he's a wonderful man. He's a bit of a mensch. Joe Biden. Of course, changed his name when he came over from the motherland a long time ago. There's the Bidenshinska Diskat Little the Shiskadikestein. Now he's just Joe Biden. Sober, I think, on Isera. But Lateralis was an option as well.
1 year in. You think he's going to make it better? I don't think so.
Yes. Yes, I do.
So we may have to call.
In all fairness, I don't want to completely say that, Biden's going to fix everything. I don't believe he's going to make it better for you. I think you're going to be in a world of hurt of your own making for a very long time. I feel like every day is going to suck worse than the day before. But the rest of us, and, who aren't in a freedom convoy or a QAnon, I guess subcult, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah.
On my big guy to get back in the game because.
Oh, so in your emails, he's referred to as big guy. Oh, I see. So the Russians basically stole your emails and just replaced your name and your dad's name in there. And these were deals that you promised to make before he came into office. So all the Hunter Biden laptop emails are actually yours? That's breaking news. So you call him the big guy. That makes a lot of sense. Huh. That's why they never give the full emails and the metadata. Because if they looked at them, I'd always thought just the content had changed. Now, there you go. It is Don Jr.'s laptop. That's why they go, if ever, can you imagine if it was my laptop? Because it was. That makes sense. I feel like we've all just woken up to this. That's right. All the Hunter Biden emails allegedly about Burisma are really they just took out Trump Tower Moscow and Trump Organization and Trump and Don Jr. and put in Hunter, big guy, Burisma and fucking Giuliani or whatever. That makes sense. How easy was that? It's like fucking, it was Mad Libs the whole time.
Someone's got to fix this mess, and it ain't going to be the Democrats.
My name's Donald Trump Jr., attorney at law. Have you been injured on the job? Would you like to be? I could get you money for an injury you don't even have yet. Yes. Joanna Kabuti, Devon Osterfern, Splendiden, Schlitter, Krassendeven, Applebanger, Horowitz, Ticken, Zillen, Grander, Naughty, Spentetickle, Granlik, Grubelmeyer, Spentelwasser, Kurzlik, Himbeleisen, Bonwagen, Gutenbend, Bitten, Ein, Nürnberg, Bratwissel, Gotterperten, Mitz, Weimach, Lüber, Hunsfort, Gumber, Dasser, Schonendocker, Kalbefleischer, Mittler, Auscher, von Hottenkopf of Ulm. Thank you for that, Pukache. If people don't understand, that is one of the greatest Monty Python sketches of all time, if only because they all memorized that. Just fucking genius. I'm Donald J. Trump. I chase ambulances, and quite frankly, I would know what to do if I caught one. Have you been injured by a Coke spoon where you just snorted too hard and the fucking spoon went up your nose? And luckily it was attached to the necklace you had around your neck, but you still, when you tried to wiggle it out, it had turned sideways because your deviated septum had been eaten away by massive drug use over the years, and it basically sat there like a teeter-totter of cocaine on your deviated septum forever? Well, I can help you. Join my class action lawsuit against McDonald's Tiny Spoons. Kaiser Snoze. That's right. Okay, so obviously, folks, you're watching Hal Sparks Mega Worldwide. I dissect these things. I walk right along with you, and you know, it's like that old poem. You know, you were walking along in the sand, and I was walking right next to you, and then a Don Jr. video came on your phone, and you looked down and there was only one set of footprints, and you went, Hal, where were you? And I said, I was carrying you. Okay, my clearly my Messiah complex has gone off the rails. I apologize. I mean, the show is mega worldwide. Simmer down. Okay, yeah, spank the like button. Support the show. Please, if you're on Twitch, subscribe. We have a lot of followers. We need more subscribers. So twitch.tv/HalSparks. Of course, infotainmentwars.com. That's the easiest. Just subscribe there. Doesn't even send you emails or anything. You don't even have to click the notification bell.